This feels
Shall I
so
get rid of
professional.
this?
Wait, should we do an Instagram thing first?
Yeah.
Right guys, we'll be with you in 2 seconds. Yeah, that's it. That's the one. Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. I'm here with a guest.
Hooray!
Yeah, you guys love him. He's a great guy. Anyone who doesn't know who this chap is, do you want to tell them who you are?
I'm Mr Carrington. My name's Iwan.
Yes, you are a DIY legend, homeware, interior, lifestyle blogger, fashion, and everything in between, and he's a good guy.
I'm not a good cook though.
Well,
come to learn.
Do you know what? I wouldn't say I'm a good cook, I just try. We're back with a bacon video, guys. As you can tell by the title, we're making a sticky toffee pudding. We went to an event yesterday when we're filming this now, and we had sticky toffee pudding for dessert, and it was incredible.
It was.
So we're making it. It's so simple. You need probably, I'd say, about 10 ingredients. You need your oven on, and that's it. Don't even need fancy equipment. We're just doing it because we look professional. If you aren't subscribed to Iwan, I'm going to leave all his information down below. He's absolutely incredible. If you aren't subscribed to him, why? If you like the video, give it a thumbs up. Do subscribe. More cooking videos coming soon.
Yay!
Should we crack on?
Yeah, let's crack on.
Let's go. We're going to go through the ingredients and then we're going to get going. So the first thing you're going to want to do is prep is get some kind of tin. Basically, this is a 30cm cake tin. We're going for a round one purely because I don't have a square one. Traditional sticky toffee pudding is made in a square one, or you can even do individual ones, but we're going to do a round one. We prep this behind the scenes. It looks a bit unappetizing at the moment.
It looks like brown sludge.
This is 175 grams of medjool dates. Now, medjool dates are really, how would you describe them? They're like molassesy and toffee and just...
What's medjool?
So a traditional date's quite chewy, and the medjool one's a little bit more aged. It's a bit more like rich, really good for desserts. I use these to make like energy balls. They're delicious. Yeah, they're quite special. So we've got 175 grams. They're pitted. I've just finely chopped them up, and then I've put 170 ml of boiling water. I'm going to leave all the information down below, don't quote me on this. Boiling water, and we've also got a tea bag in here as well. The tea bag just adds a lovely, like, obviously tea's got spices in, it's just flavour. This essentially is a bowl of flavour.
A bowl of flavour!
Bowl of flavour.
What tea bag was it?
Do you know what? Classic PG tips.
Oh,
I'm more of a Yorkshire man, Northern represent, but yeah, so that's all you prep. But what we're going to be doing is also putting a little splash of brandy in here as well.
Oh, now we're talking.
I'm going to quickly nip out and grab that because I forgot it. 2 seconds.
Just going like a basics.
Do you know what? Yeah, this is even in a plastic bottle.
Oh, yeah.
It's literally, I think I got this in Aldi for like £3. I don't drink it. I mean, if times are hard, I might. But we're literally...
Yeah, cut to 5 minutes into the video.
Probably
see if he's drinking it.
Have a smell. It smells like Christmas, doesn't it? I use this like mince pies.
Yeah.
And we're just going to do like a little...
splash.
A little splash just to encourage it. That was more than a little splash, that was quite a lot. The recipe I'm following is by Tesco Food. This has got the best ratings. It's got 169 5-star ratings, so... if this recipe isn't good, then I'm going to complain.
Have you made sticky toffee pudding before?
Yes.
Yeah.
Have you?
I have.
Yeah.
I used to work in a pub when I was a teenager, and we used to make it in the pub.
In a stand mixer, you're going to want to put 75 grams of butter, which is this bit there, straight in.
I should say that Luke eyeballed that. It was very impressive. He just sliced it and put it on the scales. It was spot on.
Measured some butter many a time in my life, I'm not going to lie. And obviously save this part of the butter because we're going to use that for the nice rich sauce to go on top. And then you're going to want...
Forgot about that bit.
Oh yeah, the best bit.
Yeah.
You want 2 types of sugar. So you want muscovado, dark, and you want light brown. Now this is like, this is really molassesy, really caramelly. It's just the most incredible flavour.
Yeah.
And obviously brown sugar as well is just absolutely delicious. I have this in coffee. I don't really like using white sugar. I just think it's a bit, unless the recipe calls for it, always use brown.
Yeah.
So both types of sugar, pop them in. What you're going to want to do is just beat this together on a really low speed just to get it all nice and creamy and combined. So we're going to do lid down, and then we're just going to go nice and slow. Sorry, it's a bit loud. This is the boring bit. I think this is...
and if you were doing this handheld, you would just
beat it. Beat it. I forgot to mention, guys, you're going to want to preheat your oven.
Let me guess. 150.
80.
80.
You want to preheat your oven to 180 degrees. If that's fine, drop it down to about 170. And just, like I say, leave that to do its thing. The last thing you want to do is have your cake batter ready and then think, crap, got to preheat the oven. So in your bowl, exactly, you've got your brown sugars and you've got your butter. Then you're going to want to add 2 large free-range eggs. Just weigh them. Sometimes eggs can vary, but you're wanting around 70 grams of eggs, which is just 2.
Okay, that's interesting.
Because
they're like 35 grams each.
Pretty much. You want them to be as exact as possibly can. I'll say
as exact.
I didn't even think about that. Do you want a whisk?
Yeah.
Fantastic.
I'm just beating the eggs. Yeah.
So, grab a wooden spoon, spatula preferably, and you just want to give the sides a little bit of a scrape just to make sure everything is incorporated, because you can kind of hear that. That's the gritty sound of the sugar at the bottom of a bowl, and the last thing you want is little clumps of that. So literally just get involved, give it a little doodah. Okay. You're going to want to pop your medjool date mixture in, along with 1 teaspoon of bicarbonate of soda. You're going to want to add 1 teaspoon of vanilla extract as well. To be honest, I sometimes measure vanilla, sometimes don't. I'm not going to measure this. I love vanilla. More taste, more flavour. That's about a splash. Obviously you add your bicarb last minute because it starts to react, and obviously be careful if you've got your tea bag in this, don't put your tea bag in with this, otherwise it's just gonna end up getting mixed in. It's in there, I'm sure. I can see it.
Yeah.
So obviously remember to remove your tea bag, guys, as I very nearly did.
That would be, I mean, can you imagine if you did all this and then your tea bag ends up in there somewhere? I'd probably still eat it.
I would, to be fair, I'm not gonna lie. While your mixer is going, do it on a very, very low speed, and literally just add, you can add this if you want, a little bit of egg and a little bit of the mix.
So not all at once?
Not all at once.
Okay.
Perfect. If the mix is looking like it's curdling, which it probably won't do, whenever you add eggs to fat, it never incorporates how you want it to. Just add yourself a little teaspoon of flour and it just brings it back together. So maybe like 2 of those. Spot on. Give the rest because we're going to sieve that in later. Alright, bit more eggs, sir. Excellent.
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 Can't help himself.
I can't help it, I'm not even trying. And then the last bit of the date mixture, just make sure all of that's nicely in. Lovely. Lovely, lovely. You're a very good assistant.
You're very tidy in the kitchen, I've noticed.
I try to be.
I keep the bowls out of the way.
This is the chef in me.
Yeah.
Once
Which
that's
means lick the bowl.
Oh God Almighty! Yes, that's the best bit. Did you ever do that as a kid?
Certainly did.
Always did. My mum used to shout at me.
I'd probably do it as an adult as well.
I also do. Grab your spoon and then just give it another little mix just to make sure everything's nice and incorporated, which is looking fantastic. Give it a little scrape on the sides.
Yeah.
Good to go.
There's quite a lot up here, isn't there?
This last bit
is this bit important?
Yes, this
could you have had a whisk setting on this or no?
The thing is with balloon whisks, it kind of clumps.
Yes. So
you want it to just be as nice as possible. And also this has got silicone sides, so it just scrapes it all in, you know. Just flour, this is self-raising flour, 175 grams. And if you can literally just shimmy that in. So we're not adding any salt to this recipe purely just because we use salted butter, but Ewan is very kindly. Absolutely, literally just sift it in. I always recommend sifting dry ingredients. Even if the recipe doesn't say it, it just adds a little bit more aeration to your cake. So, once your mix is all absolutely beautifully combined, grab yourself a little spatula or Cupcake Gemma, shout out to you, she's this incredible baker on YouTube. This is a spoonula, it's a spoon spatula. Exactly. Spoonula. These are so cheap to pick up. I got this on like a cookery store and it was like £2, but they're so good for like little things like this. Just to get
like silicone. Yeah.
Exactly, and it just gets rid of all of the bits.
Yeah.
You just think, oh God, that's at least another mouthful of cake on there. But you just take your bowl out, like so, and get the heavy machinery out the way. Grab your tin. I've lined this with a bit of parchment paper and literally just put a little bit of greaseproof paper around the outside as well. Don't want this sticking. This is also a non-stick tin. If this sticks, then I'm doing something wrong.
There's no butter in there?
No, literally just the tiniest little bit around the outside just to make the parchment paper stick to it. So what you want to do is grab your cake mix and just empty it straight into the bowl. Obviously try and get as much of it out of the bowl as you can, but this is just the most delicious, rich, molassesy cake mix.
At that.
And obviously you do not want a dry sponge at all, but we're going to adorn this with some beautiful sticky toffee sauce later on.
It tastes quite Christmassy.
Well, it is. I mean, this is the idea of this video.
Festive.
Very festive and autumnal. And if you've noticed our little pumpkin we've got going on there.
Car boot sale, 50p. We're here.
Oh yeah.
Pumpkin? You do a pumpkin recipe?
Yeah, God, absolutely.
I could carve it.
Traditional pumpkin pie is one I'd go for, and I actually love it. Pumpkin pasties, delicious.
Pumpkin pasties?
Very good Harry Potter.
Yeah.
So yes, put this in the oven, 35 minutes, leave it to cool. While it's baking, do a bit of a clean up, crack on with your toffee sauce. Got yourself a stick toffee.
Oh, the toffee sauce.
The best bit. Let's go.
Do you want to put all these in the sink?
Yeah.
What was in this? Was this milk? Was that meant to go in it? Was it?
Yeah. Oh no! It was going so well. It was going so well. Well, I'll tell you what, this was a great British Bake Off. Do you know what? Let's not worry.
How essential is the milk?
Well, there's only one way to find out. It'll be okay.
It's just a splash.
Once it's covered in toffee sauce, toffee sauce hides a multitude of sins.
Yeah.
Nigella Lawson said that and I couldn't agree more. So the cake is out the oven. It smells good, right?
So good.
It's still very warm. I'm just going to show you a little close-up of it. So it's got this absolutely amazing dark brown colour. It smells really treacly. Obviously we did forget to put the milk in, however it's not the be all and end all. It's still going to be delicious.
Who needs milk? We've got brandy instead.
This is true. So to make your sauce, you're going to need 150 ml of double cream, which is the full contents.
That's handy.
Yeah, no measuring needed. You're going to need 100 grams of dark muscovado sugar. So this is the same types of sugar that we've used in the cake. So 100 grams of that. So yeah, dark muscovado, 100 grams straight in. And then you're going to want 75 grams of butter, which I'm going to guess...
Eyeballing!
We are.
Yeah, come on.
I feel like
that's it.
Do you think?
Bang on. It's basically, I think, a third of a block.
Oh! That's there! That's there! Amazing. So, 75 grams of salted butter. Now it's salted in there, and I'm just going to put the tiniest little pinch more of pink Himalayan sea salt in there. Normal salt's fine. Salt and sugar just go well together. Yeah. It's like salty, sweet. It just enhances everything. So
brings it out.
Really does. So this is going to go on a really low heat, and all you're going to want to do is just melt all of this together. It just becomes this oozy, delicious caramel sauce. Oozy, really oozy. And it's delightful. Ideally, we would have made this while this was cooking, but we want to show you this as the cake was out. It takes about 5 minutes. Pour it on this while it's warm. Only use half. Finish the rest off when you serve it, and it's done. That's it. Sauce took what, maybe 5 minutes?
Yeah,
so 5 minutes. Yeah, it's this beautiful. You guys can see. It's just so rich. I mean, should we have a little taste before it goes on the cake?
Yes.
Just for all intensive quality control purposes.
Absolutely.
Do you want to get involved? It's going to be quite warm.
Oh my goodness. Delicious. Yeah.
Absolutely special. And there's a little hint of saltiness coming through.
Yes.
But when we cut it into slices, I'm just going to sprinkle a little bit more salt on top, and the sugary salty
sets it off.
It's incredible. So pop the sauce to the side, and we're using a springform cake tin, which means it literally just pops out. So easy. Obviously, if you're going to do this in a square tin or individuals, just make sure you grease it to the best of your ability, because the last thing you want is something that's going to stick. Now, I always literally just hand on, hand over, flip it, bang it on, but it's like a 2-second process. You've just got to be really like confident. Peel this off. Oh, smell that.
See all the steam coming off it.
Beautifully baked, nice dark and treacly. This shouldn't be too warm. Pop that to one side. Baking tray like that. Flip it either way. And bang it out. And there we are.
Amazing.
It's not aesthetically how it should be as a square. But as a round, once you cut it in and put it into portions, So what you want to do is grab yourself a jug. This is what I use, what I used to use.
For the milk.
Didn't make it. Any form of jug, and you just want to pour your caramel sauce into your ramekin. And just make sure you get it all in there. While this is warm, all you want to do is just pour half. Just be very generous and just pour it on. It's going to drip, so I'll put a piece of kitchen paper underneath baking parchment, but you just want to make sure it's just nice and oozy, and it's just going to run, and it's just a thing of sheer beauty. And you mentioned a very good point. This sauce can be froze, so you can literally just pop it in a Tupperware, seal it, date it, and just leave it, and whenever you want to have some sticky toffee pudding, the sauce is already pre-made.
Yeah.
Are you going to do the honours?
Yeah. Okay. Want some toffee sauce?
Yes, please. I feel like you're my way there.
Yeah. How much? Tell me when.
Oh, look at that. More the merrier.
Oh yeah.
Thank you so much. That's where it is.
There we go.
Thank you, sir.
So excited.
Right.
Let's dig it in.
Give it a go. I feel like this is very different than the one we had last night. The one was a little bit crispy last night.
Yeah. Yeah, this is very soft.
Oh
wow.
Oh my days. Stop it.
It's
you can add a sprinkle of
sea salt. Do you know what's really good? I think it's just the fact that it's just been made.
Yeah. Fresh out the oven.
Yeah. I'm sure it'll be lovely when you reheat it, but this is just
on a winter's evening or like an autumn day. Fresh out the oven with a cup of tea or even like a glass of mulled wine.
Yeah.
Well, thank you for being in my video. My second cooking video.
Thanks for having me back. Do you know this is the first one of Luke's cakes I've ever tried.
And it was a mess
what's
up.
been going on.
I forgot to put the milk in.
So good though.
I'm glad you're enjoying it. It's my all-time favourite classic. It's a plate of nostalgia for both of us, isn't it? It's
yes, totally. I feel like we need a little hashtag for Luke's
Bacon with Luke.
baking videos. Yeah. So if you've got any suggestions, leave them in the comments.
Yeah.
A hashtag that we could use for Luke's baking.
Oh god, I feel like there's going to be some creative ones. We go classic.
Yeah.
Luke bakes and bacon with Luke. But
We'll
I think we can get better than that.
And also, if you have a go at making this, be sure to tag Luke and me, please.
Yeah,
if you don't
absolutely.
mind. I'd love to see how you've got on.
If you've enjoyed the video, smash the thumbs up. Go check out Iwan's channel. We're filming a video straight after this, aren't we?
We're going to be doing some autumnal home decor, super simple, so you can easily make it. And so come over and have a go with us. It should be fun.
If you've enjoyed the video, give it a thumbs up. Do subscribe to Iwan as well, and we'll catch you guys very soon.
Bye.
Now, prep table. Are we ready?
Yeah, we're ready.
Hello, everybody.
Oh, sorry, I wasn't ready.
Absolutely.
Right. Where's mine?
Oh, there we go. There it is.
It's right in front of me.
Hello, everybody. I'm here with this chat.
Hello.
Iwan, Mr Carrington, you all of them. We're doing a baking video today. Click the link on my Instagram bio, and you go to the recipe I'm following is by Tess. Oh wow. Do it. You know you want to.
Can I?
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Is it? Can I try some? Oh my god, this is so hard.
Oh. It's really
This is
good.
gonna be dangerous.
Rewind. I'll just eat it all. Sticky toffee, sticky toffee.
Sticky toffee, sticky toffee.
How many times can we say that in one video?
A little bit more this way.
I feel like I want to check my teeth.
Do ya?
Please don't include this. I bet you do.